here.
Ooh, balmy 40-degree day. You're living in the tropics down there or up there. It's excellent.
No, I left the tropics to come back here.
No doubt. I am thankful for the nice weather we've been having here in Tulsa. It's actually been really good through all the holidays. It was 79 on Christmas. It was wonderful. It's
I heard it was like
58 right
60 here.
now.
Huh?
It's 58 right now.
It was 60. From what I hear, it was like 60 here on Christmas, which is pretty good for here. So
Heck yeah, it is. Well, cool beans. Well, let's dive into some stuff. First of all, uh, how was your weekend? And did you have any burning fires, any significant issues or obstacles, hurdles, objections, or otherwise?
not really. Saturday, I kind of had to get reacclimated with pricing because pricing changed while I was gone. So I went through Mark Systems and updated my little cheat sheet. I did have like three people come through. Nobody I really feel like that was super serious, but the one couple emailed me yesterday and said that they did not want to go further because they wanted to be closer to their daughter. And we're like probably maybe 20 minutes and they wanted to be 10 minutes. I think, but they also think she lives in Southeast Valpo. And then they told me where she lives, and she lives in Northeast Valpo. So we are closer than where they think they need to go. So I have a feeling they might be back. But, um, and then yesterday I did realtor calls all day. I actually did pretty good, I think. I got one whole
Let
group
me
of
let me let
people.
me say one quick thing about that. It's
Okay,
always realtor, not
realtor.
realtor.
Okay, realtor.
Just it's one of those things that people who are a realtor don't like it sometimes when you say realtor, and I've been corrected many times by them, like, and it offends them a little bit. So I'm just telling you so you can do.
Well, no, I appreciate that. Also, like as I've been trying to call people, is there a difference between a broker and a realtor? Is there a difference?
There is a difference, yes. So a there's two types of licenses. So let me show you this real quick. Um,
But I do have a whole group of them coming, a whole team of 13 people coming on February 10th. So I got I talked to like the owner, and she's bringing her whole team. So I'm excited about that. And then I have three
Great
other appointments
job.
scheduled for this week. So
Good
it's a
job.
total of
High
16,
fiving
and
you. High five. Good
I have a total
job.
of 16, so I overshot my goal of 10. So I feel like I can count the 13, but I don't know how many will actually come. But
Yeah, half of them probably.
yeah,
So
if I'm lucky.
yeah, but that's awesome. Good job. Proud of you. You're a good student. Good job. Um,
Thanks.
so there's sales associate, and I can spell that if I really want to. Um, and then depending on the market, um, there is, we'll just say broker and keep it simple, but there is, well, I'll put them all in. There is associate broker. Man, I cannot spell that word today. And then there's owner broker. There's lots of different words people will use for this. Like sometimes they'll call the associate broker the manager broker, or sometimes they'll call it the non-manager broker, and they'll call the owner the manager broker. I mean, sometimes you have a broker's license, but you do absolutely nothing with it other than let other people be under your license. So everybody who becomes a sales associate, a realtor sales associate, needs to hang their license underneath a broker, and they need to hang it underneath an owner broker or a manager broker. Okay. So it's like, I'll give you some examples. Mr. Shaw at Shaw Homes was a manager broker. And when I came there, I also had a broker's license. And so I hung my broker's license as the associate broker or the non-manager broker license. But what was funny is I was actually the manager broker. I managed all the salespeople. He didn't manage any of them. He was technically just the owner broker. So lots of different ways people call these. Or hey Ty, how are you, buddy?
Good.
Lots of different ways that people call this title. Sometimes they call it owner broker. Sometimes they call it manager broker. Sometimes other things. So it all
So
just
if I, but are they all realtors or
they
no?
are all realtors. Yes,
So
realtors,
when I
realtors.
call it, it's not going to offend them if I call them realtors versus brokers. Like that's,
I can't say that. I would refer to the broker as the broker.
but what if I don't know what they are when I call?
Usually that's fine. That's totally fine. I'm just
Okay.
saying once they tell you, yeah, I'm the broker, then I would refer to them as a broker.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Because the script just says realtor, but then when I was looking up like on Google, like who had the most reviews and stuff to call, and I was like, oh, I really don't know what to call you now.
they all fit under the phrase realtor.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to offend too many people. I think there's going to be a few snobby brokers who will make sure you know they're a broker.
Well, it's funny because on the script, I actually did better when I skipped like the first part and just went to why I was calling because people kept hanging up on me when I told like at the where it was like, do you know about Haven? And then it would start, people were hanging up on me. So if I skipped to the part where it says I was the sales manager, blah, blah, blah part, then that's when I started getting all the appointments.
Let me look at your script just for fun here. Um,
I just thought that was kind of interesting because
so you were
if
going to
I
this.
went I went from one to four and I got four appointments. But when I was trying to do two and three, people were hanging up on me. I think they thought I was like a telemarketer. And maybe it's just because I'm not like great at doing it. But if I went from one to four, it was golden.
Did you then come back around and cover any of this?
Well, no, because they were just like, okay, yeah, we'll see you there. I'm super excited. And they were so I feel like I would just cover it at the meeting then because I have the meeting now.
I mean, that's fine if
Is
it's
that
working
okay?
for you.
Or
Yeah, if it's consistently working for you, it's fine. I think for a lot of people, these things right here are
well, that's
maybe going
what
to
I
help.
thought too. But they were like rushing me, and I don't know if it's just because they were rushing me just to rush me. But when I started talking, they're like, "Well, what's the purpose of your call? Like, why are you calling?" They kept interrupting me because I would get through like one or two, and then they just interrupt me, and they didn't really want to hear anymore. They're like, "Why are you calling me?" So I feel like if I just went from one to four, it was fine. And then they're like, "Okay, yeah, we'll talk about everything when we get there." So I don't, that's just my personal experience of
Yeah.
yesterday, but yesterday was the first day I really like dove into it. So it might be different if I keep trying, but that's how it went yesterday anyway.
I mean, I think these are the reasons why they would maybe want to meet with you, which I would cover, but I don't necessarily. I mean, if you're getting a better result going straight to this and you've got a bunch of people who are impatient, then, I that's fine. Go straight to this and then come. But I would also say, yeah, there's also
Try and
three
include
things you
that.
might not know about us. We offer to pay 50% of your commission up front. That's a reason for them to come meet with you, right?
Okay.
It's like I'm trying to sell the benefits of why you should want to come meet with me a little bit to some people. I think the person who's like totally open to it, they're just going to go, yeah, sure, I'll come meet with you. The person who's maybe a little bit on the edge, I mean, part of booking an appointment is getting them to show up. It's not just booking it. Lots
Yeah.
of people will say yes and get you off the phone and then not do it.
Yeah.
So it's, I think you got to touch on the 50% of your commission up front, and we offer the same pricing and incentives to customers regardless. And, I think that is a benefit to them and kind of a, by the way, my incentive right now is. I feel like that, you know, you're giving them reasons why they should come meet with you. So I would probably touch on
Okay.
that.